In today's htaccess tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a password protected directory. So with htaccess and another sort of related file, to create a password protected directory, it means if you go into it, it'll load up a box saying authorization required, and then obviously a box with password and username. So to start off, this tutorial I'm going to show you the code and a couple of generators, just to make life a little bit easier. So the basic code we're going to be using here is the one I have set up here. So I copy this over into my htaccess file. We have AuthType basic, AuthName, and then the name of your restricted area. For this example, we're just going with the default one from that generator. Username file, UserFile. The other file we need for this one is a .htpasswd, so .htpassword file, just not it's called that. To create one of these, you create it exactly like you did the .htaccess file. For the file name, you just put in literally, for the file, you just put in the extension, no file name, same as .htaccess. And one in that you put in that is the username that we'll be using to log in, and also the password. So once you've got the code like this, which will be in the description as usual, along with some helpful generators and obviously useful websites. So again, that's authorization type basic, which is the one we're working on here, authorization type, and then the name with speech brackets, speech marks either side, then authorization type file. Now, as you can see here, it has path to file in brackets. Obviously, you can't leave that there. With this, you can't just put / where the file is if it's the root of your domain. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. You need to have the full root, so exactly where it is. For me, obviously, because it's on my local host, it's on my C drive, then it's in the server folder, then it's in the www folder, and then it's there. So this is handy little script I come across again when I was looking up for this. I'll link it in the description. It's a PHP script, which obviously you can run anyway because you're running a PHP server, and it will give you the root. So all you want to do is just copy that in. So for me, I'm just going to copy this here, and we're going to copy this into this box here. If you have it wrong, or don't have it as to the absolute root where exactly it is, you'll get a 500 error, which is the internal server. Or on some web hosts you'll get a 404, like seriouslywebhost.com you'll get a 404, and it just won't work, so you'll be stuffed. So in the other file here, as you can see here, I have the username we're going to be using, which is my YouTube channel name, then a semicolon, and then this, which is the hashed or generated password. So obviously it isn't humanly readable. So what do you want to do for that is, I put a password generator in the description, again on this htaccess tools site. And you just put in what you want the username to be and what you want the password to be, like so. Click create file, and it will just create this thing for you. You want to copy that in there, put it in here, and obviously you can have, important thing to notice, you're going to have more than one. They all must be on a separate line. So once you've got that set up, and obviously there'll be some examples in the description, what you want to do is open up your thing here, obviously because it's not set up on this one, I want to go to open the incognito. For my example, I'm running it on my localhost and running it in my root domain. But if you wanted to run this in a folder or in a subdomain, just put that in the related folder, and it will just run on that folder only. So we're going to hit enter here. It's come up with our authorized and requested. The server, localhost port 80, requires a username and password. The server says my protected area. So that's where that gets used. But obviously you could say secure area, no on the right access, image host, or something related, but I wouldn't recommend using this as a login for sort of a user system, just something in the back end that you don't want people getting easy access into. So obviously you just put in your, if I could spell, that would help, put in the relevant thing and the password, hit enter, and what it should do is it will just load up whatever page you stopped access for. Obviously it's loaded up my server's default page here. For this example, it should, in theory, he says, open another incognito, go / let's go here. Because I set it at the root of the domain, it's going to ask me to do this on every page I load until, obviously, once you've authorized it once, it's like most things are with logging into sites, it's once per session. So you close that browser window, clear your cache or whatever, then you'll have to authorize it again. For this example, because I'm obviously in incognito, every time I close it clears the cache. So that was how to create password projectors using a .htaccess file and a .htpasswd file, which is the password file, as I said. All the code, the generators, and everything useful will be, again, in the description. Remember to check out the pardon me, excuse me, the previous video on the left, and also the playlist. Remember to subscribe for more htaccess videos, go to the hosting tutorials, and more just general web help stuff. Remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for when new videos get uploaded, updates, general stuff going on about websites I run. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.